I was watching Family Feud with my parents yesterday, and one of the questions was, how many times a day do you look in the mirror? And then one person answered 5 and one person answered 2, and I think the number one answer was 3. I was like, you're all liars. At least 10 times. Like, come on. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, some people don't look in a mirror at all. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Hey guys! So I had filmed my New Year's Eve tutorial a couple days ago, and I was really happy with it as an everyday look, but to me it didn't have enough wow factor for a New Year's Eve look. And so I was watching Coffee Break with Danny, I believe, on YouTube, and she had a very dark black smoky eye, and I looked at it and I was like, you know, I've never done anything like that on my channel, and you know, everyone's always trying to achieve a good smoky eye. It's really easy to achieve, but it's also really easy to kind of mess up. It definitely takes some patience. This is the 3rd time that I did it and I actually got it perfect. So if you're planning on wearing this out as a New Year's Eve look, you know, to like a party or a nice dinner or somewhere fancy, you definitely want to try it a couple times before you wear it, unless you're just that good. So if you want to see how to get this look, just stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys! We're actually going to be starting out with the eyes today first. So I'm going to start by taking this e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is one of the best things you will ever buy for $1. This product is seriously underrated. Then I am taking MAC eyeshadow in Bamboo with an Fluffy E40 and just dusting that into the crease. We're not going to be using any other transition shade or any brown in the crease, so I'm actually going to be loading this on pretty heavily. Then I'm going to be taking this black eyeliner. You can use any black eyeliner, or you can just use a black eyeshadow base. I actually ended up taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow stick in Forest Nymph on top of that. That eyeliner wasn't going on as smoothly as I wanted, so I switched to this. This isn't black, but it's still pretty dark, and like I said, you can use any base really that you wanted, and you don't even have to use black. You could use a white base, but I thought the black would just make it more intense. Then I'm taking this e.l.f. smudge brush with Makeup Geek Corrupt eyeshadow. This is a matte black. This is the smoothest, creamiest matte black I have ever worked with, but it does have insane fallout. So do yourself a favor and do your eyes before your foundation. This is a super flat, dense brush. It's perfect for packing on color. So it's great for this. And I'm actually making the line pretty sharp. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of blending in this look. And then I'm taking a Q-tip with some eye makeup remover and just kind of cleaning up the area a little bit. When you're using black eyeshadow, you can get it on your fingers and everything, and you don't even realize it. So you're going to see me do this a couple different times. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. contour brush. I don't know why it's called a contour brush. It's basically just a stiff, really short blending brush. And I'm very gently blending this out. You can see I'm making really small, precise movements. You just barely want to blend this out so it's not so harsh. I didn't want this to look super blown out. I wanted it to be really dark and smoky. If you want it to be really blown out, you can go in with a bigger fluffy brush. But to me, it was a hot mess, so I just stuck with this little brush. And just ever so slightly blending it out in really short motions. I didn't realize how many e.l.f. products I was using until I started editing this. Then I'm taking this Belle Terra Mineral eyeshadow in Sand, and I'm dabbing that on with my finger. This is technically not a pigment, it's technically a mineral eyeshadow, but it's so pretty. Belle Terra is in a kiosk in my mall, so I'm not sure if they're located everywhere, but if I will find what I can, and I will put that in the down bar. This is my Sigma E25. I'm just barely blending out the inner and the outer corners of the eye just to kind of blend the two together. You don't want to lose that gold mineral eyeshadow. So just very gently blend back and forth. And now we're taking the final Q-tip with some makeup remover and cleaning up the area. Do, 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 do. And then I'm taking this Nourish Organic Eye Cream. This came in an Ipsy a couple months ago, I think. And normally I do eye cream right after my moisturizer before I do anything else. But I knew that we were going to be going in with that makeup remover, so I just held off. And in the meantime, while that dries, I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Smoldering Eye Kohl. And we're just going to tight line and put this in the waterline. I didn't want to put too much eyeliner on the top because this look is so smoky, you don't really need it. If you were going to use falsies, which I stay away from them, I've never even tried them, you could obviously use, you know, a liquid black liner. But I stay away from falsies, so I don't really need it. And you're going to be going in with glitter too. So, I mean, if you want that really intense look, go for it. This is another e.l.f. product that is so underrated. This is just a gold glitter. Obviously, a lot of companies have glitters. Urban Decay has some really nice ones, but they're really expensive. And this is $1. So I definitely take full advantage of this. I'm just dabbing this kind of on the inner third of the eye. You can cover the entire eye if you want to. I kind of liked the way that it looked. I wanted the black and the mineral eyeshadow and the gold glitter to all show the layers. So I wanted it all to be really apparent, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. But you can definitely cover the whole eyelid with gold glitter if you want to. Then I'm taking my Shimma eyeshadow from Makeup Geek on an E55 and just dabbing that on the brow bone to highlight. I don't think I go a day without using my Shimma eyeshadow. It's insane. And then this is like the only blending we're going to be doing as a whole on this look. Just back and forth just a little bit. Next I'm taking this Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. I found out this is actually not the lightest shade they had. I thought it was. I think they were just trying to sell me some concealer at Sephora. It does work for me. It is a tad beige. So next time I'll definitely go for the, I think it's called Chin Chili. But this is the creamiest, dreamiest concealer I've ever used. Normally I go in with foundation first and then I do my concealer, but I think I was just so distracted by those under eye circles I had, so I just wanted to get rid of them. I don't know where my head was, but I went ahead and did this first, and because this is not super brightening, it's really not going to make too much of a difference. We're just covering up those under eye circles. Because the eyes are so intense, I didn't really want a super highlighted look like I normally do. I wanted the focus to mainly be on the eyes. Then I'm taking my Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in Mont Blanc, which is the second to lightest shade, and Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in the lightest shade, which is 0.5. The Nars Sheer Glow is a little too yellow, so I do mix it with the Urban Decay. These two together make for the perfect natural finish, and both of these are kind of semi full coverage. When you're doing a super strong eye, you want to have flawless skin, and both of these are really good for that. This is Ulta Beauty eyeshadow in Naked is the shade, and it's just kind of a white eyeshadow with a little bit of glitter, but when you put the glitter on your face you can't see it, like it just kind of melts away. This has the prettiest finish. It's not too brightening, which is really nice. Then I'm going in with the Stilla All Over Shimmer Duo in Kitten, and I'm using the darker shade in the duo, and I'm using it as a highlight, and then I'm actually going to kind of bring it down and make it double as a blush. So I'm not using any blush in this look today, just this highlight. And it's so pretty. And then I'm going in with Too Faced Chocolate So-lei bronzer on a super fluffy brush and just putting that where you would normally put bronzer. I'm not going to do any contour. Just bronzing and down the neck to even everything out. And then I'm taking that same mineral eyeshadow from Belle Terra on a pencil brush and just putting that on the inner corner. Because this look is so smoky, you definitely don't want to skip this step. It's going to make your eyes a lot brighter and more open. Then I'm dabbing my Josie Maran Matchmaker foundation in Fair Light all over my face to set everything. This is one of my holy grail products. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I used to be so scared of an eyelash curler. I still have not mastered it on the left eye, but I can't go without it. And then my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I'm actually limiting myself to 5 sprays because normally I get really carried away. This is another one of those products that I will not go without. I always, always, always have a backup. Then I'm taking my Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. This is just a sample size. And I actually almost bought a full-size tube of this today in Sephora, but they were out of it. I had a gift card that I got for Christmas, and I was going to get some mascara, even though I don't really need it. But they were out of it, so I just held off. And Sephora has really good sales the 1st of January, so. This is Revlon lipstick in Pink Pout. It's just a matte pink. It's a lot more pink than it looks. It looks very beige in the camera, but we're just using that. I've heard this is a dupe for MAC Snob lipstick. I'm not a MAC snob. I own like 3 things from MAC, but if this is a dupe, I'm really not 100% sure. And then this is the Buxom Lip Gloss in White Russian to top that off. This is my holy grail lip gloss. I will not go without this lip gloss. And it's so expensive, but I will not go without it. I'd probably go, no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't go without coffee. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you have a really awesome New Year's. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, I love this song. I used to listen to this song when we went to the beach. You got a tan and I got a sunburn. I'm always the one that gets the sunburn though. I don't tan. True story. True story. This movie Hush, if you've ever seen it, has Tori Spelling. And Tori Spelling, she kills Tori Spelling's cat, then kills her mother. She kills somebody else. She's cray cray. Like loop-de-loop. Cray cray. It is like a kajillion degrees in here. Sometimes I really hate living in Florida. And then I get around snow for like 2 seconds, and then I'm like, I love Florida. I love Florida. Guys, look at this Barbie my mommy got me for Christmas, because I'm 12. She's the entrepreneur Barbie, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so... I've only seen snow one time. I think I was 19. Yeah. I think I was 19. It was my freshman year of college. Which was like 3 years ago. That's so sad. I'm just kidding. I'm really not a hermit. I have no life, but I'm not a hermit. I most likely will not be going anywhere on New Year's Eve. I'll probably be sitting at home with my cat drinking a wine cooler. Last year, my best friend and I hung out with her and her family, which was actually a lot of fun. She is a baton twirler at Florida State. Love you. And they are going to Pasadena for the Rose Bowl, so she won't be here on New Year's. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But anyways, probably nothing. My back hurts so bad. I'm looking for a chair that has a back to it. And I found one at Home Goods, but it's really expensive. You know, everyone gave me crap about it being expensive, but I think my brother's computer chair was more, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone needs to just shut up. She's fabulous. Like me. Owl City radio will either make you really happy or really sad. Unless that's just me. Maybe that's just me. It's probably just me. I know I'm not the only one. I'm not going to sing that again because I already sang that in one tutorial. I was obsessed with Barbie when I was little, and I'm still obsessed with Barbie, and I know that it's not nearly as big as it was when I was a kid, but when I have a little girl, she is going to like Barbie. Yes. If she doesn't, I'll cry. I will make her like Barbie. You could literally put this glitter all over the black, but I didn't want to be too obnoxious. I didn't want to look like a disco ball. I mean, this is basically me, you know, except she's not anatomically correct. I'm really not either, I guess, though. And besides the fact she has blue eyes and mine are hazel. But I have an iPhone and fabulous jewelry and a pretty black bag, and I'm going to take over the world of makeup. See what I did there? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm going to go take my contacts out. and I guess edit this video and probably close my curtains because the sun is like